So, for your inner child healing message, I feel like Spirit is challenging you, one, to no longer isolate, but I feel like also to, I feel like Spirit is challenging you to remove the stuck, stagnant energy that has been within your body. I feel like with the overall energy being isolation, lonely, there's a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up and share. And I feel like what this is that I feel like I'm speaking to people where you do have like a wall. Not saying that you don't lower your walls. Like it, I feel like I'm getting people do want to connect with you more. I'm getting people do want to talk to you more. People do want to get to know who you are more. But it's almost like you guys have like these walls because of stuff that has happened to you from the past. And whether you are aware of it or not, people are aware of it. Like people know that you are guarded with them. People know that you have a wall with them. And like I said, and everybody's story is different. So I'm not here to tell you that you're not entitled to have your guard up, but I feel like spirit is like there's a difference between like isolating yourself and not you know being available for people who I feel like could add to you. And I think that's where it is, where spirit is like it's about learning when to use your discernment. Like, okay, I can start to lower my guard just a little bit. Like, okay, like I've gotten to know this person. It's been some time now. Maybe I can start to lower it a little bit and a little bit more and a little bit more. Spirit doesn't want you to isolate yourself. Like, you're meant to be connected with people. Not everybody, but you're meant to be connected with people. First card was full circle completion. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycle. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is a layer that served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. Woo, this is beautiful. I got chills. Where it's like spirit is like you are a warrior. You are a survivor. There's so many different painful things that I feel like you've been through, so many different cycles that you have had to close out. Maybe that's why you also have your guard up. Maybe that's also why you've been isolated. Maybe you also could have been in a period of isolation and spirit is asking you to come out of now. Because sometimes we do, I also don't want to take that away. Sometimes we do need to isolate from other people because we've been through too much. Sometimes we've been through too much, but spirit is challenging you now to come out of that isolation, to come out of that hermit mode. You've done the introspective work because, like I said, the first card was full circle completion. You've done the work. You've learned the lessons. You have this newfound discernment, and you should celebrate yourself. And it's like with every layer of yourself, like I said, acknowledge it. Acknowledge all the stuff that you have been through, how much you've overcome, how much of a fighter and a warrior you are. And it's like you've learned the lessons that you were meant to learn, and spirit just wants you to feel empowered and to sit in that power. That's where it is, where spirit doesn't want you to look back at the past and like look at it with any shame or blame or guilt or pain. Like, no, look how much you've overcome, how much you were able to work through, how much you were able to heal through. Next card was creativity, discovery. One of the ways the divine wants to connect with you is through creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, to listen, and to know how best to flow the energy through you. You're being called to tap into your creative side to reconnect and discover many talents. Be open to the process and let it flow without judging yourself. Oh, this is so beautiful. So I feel like I said, I feel like there's a lot of energy that spirit is wanting you to purge. Like you've completed some cycle and it's like mentally, like in order to get your mind, your heart, and your body and soul in alignment, spirit is like, we need you to let go of the emotional baggage you're still carrying, the stuck energy that you're still carrying. And I feel like one way that you can do it, like one opportunity you can give yourself is by being more creative, allowing yourself to create art, whether that is like drawing, painting, writing, playing an instrument, dancing, or whatever you do that's going to help you to creatively express yourself. And maybe you may need to discover that as well too, because it talks about like discovering many talents. So maybe you may be rediscovering a talent, or maybe you may be discovering a whole new talent. Either way, spirit is wanting you to liberate yourself through art, Spirit is wanting you to create. Maybe you're just a content creator. Maybe it's not even that. Maybe you just love to talk about certain topics that bring you happiness and joy. Whatever it is that you like to do that's creative, Spirit is wanting you to tap more into that, because it's going to help you to get out of your mind. It's also going to help you, like what they said, to allow the energy to flow through you without judging yourself. That's all that Spirit wants you to do, is to let go of the judgment. That's what it feels like. Spirit wants you, for your inner child message, Spirit wants you to let go of the judgments that you have about yourself, about what you have been through. You need to change whatever story you're telling yourself, because you're a survivor. That's what I keep getting from that. And the last card was stuck energy, which is alignment. And Spirit wants you to get, what did I say before? Your mind, your heart, your soul in alignment. Your body is requiring energy work to get back in alignment by balancing your chakras and clearing your auric field. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnected to your body once again. So, you guys may benefit from receiving Reiki. You guys may benefit from doing some yoga, working with crystals, um, acupuncture, whatever it is that you guys like to do, like that's going to help you to release like the stuck stagnant energy within your aura, within your chakras. Like I said, Reiki is really good for that. I feel like Spirit, especially like even if you see her, like she's touching herself, like she's laying her hands on herself as well too. So I would really like strongly recommend, like if you can like afford it, like to get Reiki. But I feel like Spirit is wanting you to cleanse yourself, but cleanse your chakras and cleanse your aura, because there is like a lot of stuck stagnant energy still there, and that's why it's been harder to release the pain. That's why it's been, and I think that's what's also adding to you feeling like you need to be on guard or have this wall up. That's what's also adding to you feeling like you need to isolate when you really don't need to isolate. So not only is Spirit, like I said, asking you to find different creative like outlets for you to like express yourself and to not be so much in your head, and to let some of these emotions go. But I think Spirit is also requiring you to like do something also on the spiritual end that's going to help you to release the stuck energy, even if it's just yoga, or dancing, whatever it is, to release the stuck energy so that you can just come back into balance within yourself. Spirit is asking for you to get that. Spirit is asking you to get grounded again as well too. So this is beautiful. I feel like you have some homework to do. At least you know what the homework is. And I better be hearing some great stuff in the comments, okay? If this resonates with you, please comment down below. Please like the video. Please follow. My name is Danielle. And if you would like to work with me, the link is in my bio. And until next time, bye.